Hi everyone, this is Lorraine and this is Felix, and today he is 4 months old. He's looking at Big Brother. He loves his big brother. He loves his big brother. Say hi. He wants that ball. You can hand it to him.
You like that, don't you? There you go. Hang on to it. There you go. You got it? Okay.
He just had his 4-month checkup. He is 25 3/4 of an inch long, which I think is pretty much like right where he wants to be, like probably 50th percentile. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it is. And he is 16 pounds, 2 ounces. Which I feel like is like a big baby, but they told me that was like 50th to 75th percentile too. Say hi.
Is that good?
Yeah. His head was measuring at 17 inches. So Felix is currently wearing 3 to 6 month clothing. I feel like I'm gonna have to break out the 6 to 12 month clothing very soon, or the 6 to 9 month clothing, because some companies do that, but a lot of them just do 6 to 12. But I feel like I'm gonna have to break out some of those soon because he's getting so big. He's getting so big. And he's still in size 3 diapers. He Pampers Swaddler Sensitive, size 3. He has 2 favorite toys, the O-Ball, which he now grabs for. I think he started to kind of grab for it last month, but now he's full on grabbing for it, which is super cool. So he's just becoming a real person more and more every day, like a real functioning person. So it's just crazy to see every little change along the way. You forget about it, but it's just so cool to see like just all the progress that he's made. He's becoming so much more mobile. At 5 weeks old, he was able to roll from his tummy to his back. But now he's able to roll from his back to his tummy. He favors going on his sides though, so he rolls a lot to his sides, from one side to the other. I think it's like, I've only seen him go on from his back to his tummy like maybe like 3 times, but he definitely favors going from side to side. So it's all becoming new and he's using all of these cool skills. Another new thing this month is he really likes grabbing at his feet. So he'll grab on his foot and he just really enjoys grabbing at his feet. He grabs at his feet a lot. When I'm changing his diaper, one thing that he always does is he kind of lifts up his legs, but then he like grabs his shirt and lifts it up too. Like, here, change my diaper. He'll like grab his onesie, whatever he's wearing that day, but he grabs it and pulls it up and then holds on to that while I change his diaper, which I think is funny. He loves like reaching for his toys. So the O-Ball and the Wubba Nub are his favorite toys. He's not super into pacifiers, but he will suck on the pacifier on the Wubba Nub. And if he's getting really tired and I need him to fall asleep, but you know, I don't want to put my boob in his mouth to make him fall asleep, or I'm out and I can't swaddle him or something, I will use the Wubba Nub and hold him like I'm going to breastfeed him, put this in his mouth and he sucks on that and then he falls asleep. So that's one of the ways that I make him fall asleep. So these are some of my favorite, the Wubba Nub. Do you want to hold on to that? He can put the pacifier in his mouth. He kind of sucks all over the Wubba Nub. He really enjoys it. So we have the fox one and then we have an elephant one. I saw on Amazon. I saw on Amazon also they have a penguin that's pretty cute. So if you are in the market, they have lots of different animals and stuff, but I saw the penguin. I thought that was pretty cute too, but I like the fox the best. At his doctor's appointment, he did get a 2nd round of shots. He got 3, 2 in one leg, 1 in another, and one vaccine via the mouth, which was some kind of liquid consistency. Not sure which one that was, but he got 4 vaccines. And he screamed for a minute after this one, but he seemed to get over it pretty quickly. I don't think he was really affected by them that much. However, that night he just kind of wanted to keep eating and eating and eating from both sides. So I guess it did, like, he wanted to be a little bit more comforted after that set of shots, but not too bad. He talks a lot, like baby talk, and like he started doing like a new kind of like screeching noise. So he's working on his vocal cords. Very cool. He smiles so much, a ridiculous amount. He constantly, when we're out, I will either have him like in the Baby Bjorn, because I really like the Baby Bjorn, and I have the Baby Bjorn original. That's the one I like the best, but he's constantly in the Baby Bjorn carrier, or he's in his car seat when we're out doing errands and stuff. And if he sees strangers, he smiles at them, and I swear it makes their day. Like, I think that's part of my favorite thing, is him smiling at other people and making them, like, you hear people like giggle and like they go, oh, he smiled at me. Like, they just get so excited, and I love that. He likes grabbing at my necklaces and everything now, so he like grabs at my necklaces a lot, especially while he's feeding. Which is really cute. So he grabs at my necklaces. He's right now in tired mode a little bit. You say hi? Say hi. He really loves looking in the mirror. Oh, and he's ticklish. The only other toy that I can think of that he really likes is his activity mat, where he has toys hanging above him. I think that's probably one of the best things that we ever bought for baby. I'm not into any of the musical toys, anything that makes noise, so it just works out really well. Although the activity mat does like play a few songs and make crinkly noises. Like, he loves this book, and it makes noises like this, just not electronic noises. And it squeaks, and it does things like that. So, like these kind of noises I'm into, and he really loves this book, by the way. It's Spot's Toys. I know you can buy it on Amazon. Bright colors. Graham loved this book too. It's one of my favorites for him too. Still breastfeeding. I haven't even tried to pump this go around. Just feeding him straight from the source. So I do that. And it's going really well. He eats probably every 3 hours at this point during the day, and then he does like certain stretches of sleep where maybe he'll, I guess really during the day he only will sleep a long stretch. Maybe, it seems like he'd been doing 3:30 to 6:30, like that was a long stretch during the day that he was doing. And then he kind of made his smaller nap, his nap in the morning that was like 10 to noon. It's more like it's 11 to 12 now, so he's shortened that nap. So those are like his naps in the morning. He also does like a short nap in the morning from like 8:30 to about 9. So it's kind of like sporadic naps during the day. And then at around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, yeah, probably 8 o'clock, he goes to sleep until about 1 in his bassinet, and then he comes into the bed. That hasn't changed from this previous month. If we're out and he's sleeping, he'll sleep in his car seat, no problem. I haven't really gone around during the day with the regular stroller. If I'm out and he needs to be in the stroller, I'll just snap my car seat onto the stroller, and that's how we do it. But and he'll sleep in that. But if he's at home and he needs to sleep, I have him in one of these like baby straight jackets. This is the Woomby one, and my other gray one, this one where you can have the arms up a little bit, the Love to Swaddle Up original. I don't know, but he needs to be kind of tied down. I've tried a couple times to let him try to let him sleep without being free, and it doesn't work at this point. So I've also started doing, a couple days I've done swaddling just with a swaddle blanket, and he always gets his hands free there, so he slept with his hands free a little bit. but not as well as when he's like completely snug in there. He had his first cough, which was really sad. My other son goes to preschool now, so he caught his bug that he had, and so he basically, I think he got, what did they said it was like basically an upper respiratory infection, I guess. So all I did was I just used a little bit of saline spray in his nose. That's basically all that you really can do, because it was basically just a cold. So he got his first cold cough, and the cough just didn't sound good. It just sounds horrible, and you feel bad because you're like, I know it's just a cold, but it's a baby. And he's new to the world, so I don't know what degree is bad and what degree isn't, but his was fine. So he had that for about a week, and it was just sad. And then the other way that if I'm out during the day and I have him, I'll have him in the baby Bjorn. And he used to fall asleep in it, but now he just kind of looks at everything, and he doesn't fall asleep in it. He doesn't fall asleep he doesn't really fall asleep on me unless he's super tired and I'm holding him with the Wubbanub, but he doesn't fall asleep in the baby carrier, but he enjoys it. I also just looked up what age to flip them around, and it says in their manual 4 to 6 months. So I've been kind of putting him in it just for the last couple days, for a couple minutes at a time, forward facing, just to get him used to it, because that's just so awesome when he can be forward facing. I'm not ready to go out in like public, I think, yet with him forward facing. But at home we've been doing it a little bit. And that's it for now, so thank you for watching. Bye.